Joining me now is Claire Young. She is the nursing director here at Whitcomb House. Is that correct?
We call it resident care director.
Resident care director. Okay. Claire, tell me what you do here at Whitcomb House.
Well, my basic role here is the direction of the assessment, planning, and implementation of the care for the residents at Whitcomb House.
How many residents are you caring for right now, roughly?
Currently, we have 85 residents.
85 residents, wow. And you know them all by name, I'm sure.
Absolutely, and nickname, too.
You really do, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
You have to. And you want to. I shouldn't say you have to, but it comes with the territory, doesn't it?
It just happens.
Yeah, that personal relationship that you gain.
Yep.
With these people.
And it's because we are a family, we know the residents and their families, and they know a little bit about us.
Yeah.
So there's a constant interchange of things that they know about, perhaps me or my family.
Sure. Is there a lot of local residents and faculty here? They're mostly local? That's
one of the most wonderful things about this facility. So many of the residents are from Milford.
Yeah.
Grew up together, went to school together, had the same family doctor. Their children know each other. It's a whole community within a community.
It's like you're coming home.
It absolutely is, and the most fantastic thing is when people are coming for the first time as a potential resident, they're nervous.
Yeah.
They're looking at the possibility of a life change.
Sure.
And they walk in the door and they'll see someone from their past, from their childhood or from earlier.
And everything
adulthood.
Goes away.
And it makes it so much easier. And then the resident who they know who's here welcomes them and sets their mind at ease, and it's fantastic.
Claire Young is my guest right now. She's the resident care director here at Whitcomb House. Tell me about some of the different healthcare services that come into Whitcomb House.
Well, the point that we want to make here is that we want to make it as easy and fulfilling for the residents as we can. By doing that, we make it easy for the families. So there are a lot of outside agencies and medical practices that come to the facility.
It takes a village, what they say,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have two physicians that actually make house calls, which is a thing that not too many people remember.
Yeah.
They are Dr. Lynn O'Brien and Dr. Eugene Jagella.
Okay.
And they have patients here that they see routinely or episodically. We have a dental clinic that comes right into the facility and brings everything from the dental chair to the drill.
Wow.
They set up and they do complete dental care. We have a podiatrist that comes at least every 2 weeks. We have, of course, the Milford VNA, who we work very, very closely with.
Yeah.
They see many of our residents. We have a program called SAM, Self-Administered Med Management. And we have two pharmacies that provide the prepackaged medication for the resident if the families choose not to fill it themselves. Okay. Eaton and Pelham. And then we have, for some of our residents who are getting close to the end, this is their home.
Yeah.
And they want to be here at the end, and we want to make that possible for them. So we work very closely with hospice agencies. In particular, right now we're working with Seasons Hospice, and we have a great relationship with them. And it makes it nice for the resident that they don't have to leave to go to a foreign place.
Right. Which is nice. that's the thing is they came here to live. They don't want to have to travel all around for their doctor, for their dentist, for the podiatrist. So you bring everything in here. You offer that service here.
Mm-hmm, we do, and a lot of times when we tell families when they're coming to and look at Whitcomb House, we tell them about the different services that are right here in place. They're amazed.
Must be a big selling point.
I think it's a big relief.
Yeah, it is. Well, Claire, tell me about some of the residents here that you've worked with over the years, and maybe tell me some stories, some uplifting stories about someone that's just having a great experience here.
Oh gosh, have you got 3 hours? There's so many.
Yeah.
And in particular, when you meet Kitty Syriac, one thing that Pam didn't mention, which is really inspiring. We recently attended the Mass Alpha Awards Dinner, which is an annual event for all assisted living facilities. And each facility nominates different people within the facility for different reasons. There'll be a frontline staff or a leadership role.
Right.
There's also a Resident Spirit Award.
Okay.
In which Kitty was nominated.
Kitty was nominated for that?
Yes, she was.
What made her so spirited?
Kitty moved in and she just sort of took over.
Yeah.
Kitty welcomes everyone who comes in the door. She seeks out new people to reassure them because, again, as I said before, this is a transition, and some people they deal with it better than others. And she will see some, and she'll literally put her arm around them and say, "It's okay. You're going to love it. It's great." And she really makes people feel at ease. She also maybe sees something that needs to come to the eye of the nurse. Yeah. And she brings it to our attention before it becomes a problem.
She's sort of like the middlewoman of the staff and the residents.
She's great. We have a number of residents who like to sit in the lobby and do people watching. Yeah. And one in particular, we're so happy. She's 99 years old, and she takes her place every day. She lets everybody know what they're doing right and what they're doing wrong, and we love her dearly. Oh my gosh, there's just so much going
stories,
on. It's a funny place.
Well, thank you very much, Claire Young, the resident care director here at Whitcomb House. I appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.